Karibuni to Aroma of Zanzibar's kitchen. Today we are going to be making these beautiful, gorgeous, delicious passion fruit bars. So I'm going to start by preparing the pan, and I'm using a 7 by 11, a very unusual size. You can use 7 by 7 or 8 by 8 inch. That should work fine. Just greasing some oil over here. You can use butter as well. And then once that's done, we're going to place the parchment paper or baking paper so that our bars do not stick at the bottom. All right, and then please make sure that your oven is ready at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 180 Celsius. And then over here I'm using 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and I used 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of cardamom for some extra flavors, and half a teaspoon of salt. Then we're just gonna sift it well. I've used half a cup of granulated sugar. Just gonna mix it well to combine, and also half a cup of brown butter that I have prepared. I will release a video once I'm done with this video if you're interested in preparing brown butter. I just wanted to have brown butter to have the nutty flavor in the bars. But if you're not interested in using brown butter, you can use just regular butter. Make sure it's half a cup and it's soft. Okay, this is supposed to be soft, but I don't know what happened, so I'm just going to release it with my hands, and I'm just going to mix the flour and the butter to make some beautiful crumbs. That shouldn't take long. Okay, we're looking for something like this, and then once that's done, just gonna put it in the pan. You gotta make sure that you spread it evenly so that the bars are all equal size or have the equal base. All right, so just spread it like that. You can use your fingers. Just spread it firmly, not hard. And you can use a spoon to make it even. I just used a cup, a measuring cup, just like that, and make sure you get all the edges. Then we're going to bake this for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, our base is ready, and while it's still hot, I went ahead and added some roasted coconut. I've also made a recipe for this on how you can make your own beautiful roasted coconut that can be used for cakes or desserts, and you want to cover the whole area. Once that's done, I'm preparing the top, and I've used a 350 ml of sweetened condensed milk. You can go up to 400, and you can use any brand that you have. Now for the passion fruit. Since I'm not really crazy about sweetened condensed milk, so I wanted to add a lot of passion fruit because I really wanted to overpower the sweetened condensed milk. So I used about 5 tablespoons of very thick puree of passion fruit that I have prepared, and I have also made a video. I will share it with you once I'm done with this video as well. All right, and we're going to whisk this, and it's going to become a little bit thick. And once that's done, now if you don't have the pulp, or you want to use fresh passion fruit, you can go ahead and use maybe 1 or 2 according to your liking. And I wanted to have a swirl, so I decided to use 2 more tablespoons, and I'm just going to mix it just a little bit like that, not too much. And then once the base is cooled, I'm gonna spread this, but I lost my swirl part, so we're just gonna spread the topping gently. And you want to cover as much as you can, because I realized it's not so easy to spread this because you're going to be picking up the coconut, the roasted coconut. All right, so we're just going to spread it as much as we can. And then you're just going to spread it like that. And then we're going to bake it for about 20 minutes on the same heat. All right. So once that's done, and I was really dying to have the swirl, so I went ahead and just put a little bit of extra passion fruit just to have the swirl. You know, it looks really beautiful when you have the yellow, you know, the dark and the bright yellow together. All right, so we baked this for about 20 minutes, and then once it's cooled, you're going to keep it in the fridge for about an hour to set, and then now we're ready to slice it. All right, this is a bit sticky on the top. It's not so dry, so you just have to be careful. And these bars were just beautiful. I was inspired this recipe. I read it a long time ago from Australian Weekly magazine, but I've changed this recipe so much that it's not original anymore. And we're just gonna slice this, and you can freeze these and eat them as and when you want. Just get them out and thaw them. All right, you see how beautiful they are. Thank you so much for watching. You'll find all the measurements and ingredients in the description box below and also on the very last page. And I look forward to seeing you all again in the near future for more recipes. Thank you.